Alright guys, welcome back for another video. In this video I'm going to be discussing the banner system, why I believe the banners are supposed to come out once every other week, why I believe light will be the next cycle, and then space will be the next cycle after that one. To start off, we received the first banner from the game, and that was Diablo and Xion. This was dropped a Monday, maybe like 4 or 5 days after the game initially came out. And then this is the Nation of Monsters Diabolic Secretary Part 1, as you can tell up here. So this one is Part 1, right? And then Milim is Nation of Monsters Diabolic Secretary Part 2. So far we have Part 1, Part 2, and then we get Veldora thrown in here in the middle. And I think Veldora is the key to why most of the players feel the way they do about these banners. His banner was not necessary. I actually believe the game dropped early, month early pretty much, because of this banner. And I'll explain why right now. You just do a quick wiki lookup of the manga on November 27th, 2020, so a year ago. The issue dropped for the time I was reincarnated as a slime. And this issue number 16 is when Rimuru ascends to Demon Lord and he comes back to town with the Storm Dragon Veldora after releasing him. And that's why he's called the Seal Releaser Veldora, right? Human form Veldora right after he gets out. That was a year ago. So this is, I think this banner is like a year celebration, like annual celebration of Veldora, right? And his banner was not dropped like 1 week after the part 1 with Diablo and Xion. It was dropped maybe like 8 or 9 days after, which is kind of weird. It's not like it was a set 7 days. So I think the devs got a little excited, a little ahead of themselves, weren't really thinking how players were going to take it. And the same can kind of be said for the Rimuru banner, which is the official Twitter stated this was in celebration of 1 month. So basically the devs came out with 4 back-to-back dark type banners in this cycle. And unfortunately a lot of players didn't really like it. I think it's kind of cool they're giving us all these banners to pick from, and as a free-to-play or Dolphin, you don't have to go roll on for every character. But that being said, they did give us the events where we got up to 40 of these octagram emblems. I think they're going to give us 40 octagram emblems every cycle. So every time they go through a different element, first element being dark. I'm gonna talk about this event they did, which was pretty sweet, very generous of the developers. They did the Awakened Trials for the Light 4-star Milim, and then they allowed us to get her to 5-star, which is pretty great. And the first sentence basically says it was to support us working through Conquest to make equipment for all these dark characters. So I think we're going to be able to use these dark characters next cycle to beat the light boss. That's why I think that light is going to be next. So if light is next, another cycle, we get another 40 of these octagram emblems. And I think space is going to be after that, just based on this Milim, because after part 1 drops some kind of event, we're going to be able to get 30 more octagram emblems, which will in the end allow us to get Milim on the first week of the 3rd cycle. And that is why I think that it's going to go dark, light, space, just because of these reasons. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna get another couple random celebrations in between the banners, part 1, part 2, and it's gonna kind of be like Veldora or Rimuru. So just expect that. You don't have to roll on every banner. Just roll for the characters you want to play. Roll for the characters that fill a gap in your team, and enjoy the game as it's meant to be played. You don't have to beat everything. Beat what you can and use that to your advantage. With that being said, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.